Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Saturday training. It is July 1st. We're so excited to have you all on this call with us. We are going to first start with what our business has been doing. We are so excited with our business, our rank advancements. We do also want to let you know what's happening with our events. And then we're going to go right into reward and recognition. So if you are a new manager, a new director, a new senior director, a new executive, a new presidential, a new senior presidential director, we are going to hear from some of you today. And Peter doesn't know this, but we're going to do a little X39 raffles. I'll do it for some of these new ranks because we're going to have fun today because what's evolved is love and it's having fun. What did you say?
You snuck that one in
I'll
there.
snuck that one right in there. Poor Jan Rand will be mailing those out, but we're going to have a lot of fun. So definitely be part of this. We want to hear what's been happening for all of you. And also, if you have folks that aren't on the call, tell them to come on because we are recognizing. So with that, I just want you to know we've had our biggest week ever. And we've been rank advancing like crazy last week and this week. We just did 700,000 a volume this week. It's the highest volume our team's ever had. That makes us a year hitting 36 million a year. To give you some, gives us 36 million a year, and it pushes us at about 3 million a month. To give you some perspective on that, in another company I was in, the highest paid leader was running about 2.5 million in volume a month. We have already outdone that at 3 million a month. I mean, I just want a big round of applause. We are duplicating, and I am proud of us. And I have put this goal in place that we run 1 million a week. And we can do that because just 5 weeks ago, we were running 500,000 a week. So we have already gone from 500,000 to 700,000. We can hit the million a week goal, which is 4 million a month. And I'd be really proud of all of us for that. Couple things that I want you guys to know that we're doing is, give me 1 second, is California. We are coming to town in California. And I just want you guys all to know that this is where we are putting our love and our attention in. We want California to be as big as Tampa and Houston, right? Because these are our markets where we're growing. And so if you're not from California, but you have people in California, please send them because they will be loved on by the leaders. Peter Knows started his first event July 28th. This is going to be fun. 6 o'clock meet and greet. 7 o'clock reward or recognition stories. I love that. Then we're going to dance all night. Cash bar and hors d'oeuvres. It's $25 for distributors. Guests are free. And guess who's paying for the hors d'oeuvres for all the guests? Peter No. Trust me when I say every California leader will be there. So bring your teams. Even if you're not in town, tell them to come. We're going to have a great time. Eventbrite there. Then we come into Southern California on the 19th. And we, for the first hour, patch people, then we do training and then recognition. Dr. Stacy, of course, is the MC. And all I've been hearing is how well Dr. Stacy is training us with influence about how our patch technology works. Know that she is taking good care of this team with influence. So Garrett will also be there, and you can enroll here, hotels here. I will be changing up the invite because now we have about 10 SPDs that are coming to town. So we're super excited about this event. Last year, California was running at 100. This year, we should hit 300 to 500. So my goal again is I want to have as many people in Southern California as we have in Tampa. Do you think we could get 500 in SoCal? You think we could?
Yeah.
We could beat Tampa? I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Let's see.
Tampa's too strong. Tampa's too strong.
Yeah, but we're gonna work our way up, Peter. We gotta work. The West Coast got to catch up with the East Coast, man. So with that, that is where we're headed. Also, I want you guys to know that we have convention coming right up. So far, there's been 1,700 tickets sold at convention, and we need to have 3,000 tickets are available. And I want it to be evolve. And all you do is click the link here to register for Evolve. And also, there's more rooms that just opened up. So know that we're going to put this here. Peter's working towards getting a great event for Team Evolve. I got a presidential suite, and it's going to be opened up to folks who want to come hang out with me. So it's going to be a great, great time. Peter, anything on that you want to?
Yes, on the convention, everyone, we are working on our branding apparels as far as women's shirts, men's shirts, and hats, and possibly maybe some buttons. We are just focusing on simple things. It will all be very high quality apparels at wholesale cost. This is not a profit center for Marci and I. We just want to make sure we get to brand out our team name. We would love whoever's coming to the convention on that Friday, the first Friday, for everyone to wear their Team Evolve t-shirts, okay? We're going to show the company who the C of Team Evolve is, and just be excited about it. And we're also getting a banquet room for that Friday night. So we'll talk about more as the time comes closer for everyone. We're going to stick together as a team. We're going to party as a team, and we're going to recognize each other as a team at convention. You're going to know how big Team Evolve is there.
So with that,
yes,
I'm just proud to be Evolve. Everybody's proud to be at Evolve, and we love the colors. We love the logo. We love the mission. Thank you for you and Eric brainstorming that and moving us to something we can all be proud of. Okay, so let's go real quick because I want to get to reward and recognition. But just want you guys to know this promotion is still going on, 20% off Eon, Energy, and Icewave. And I will put this in chat, as well as Dr. Stacy was so kind to do a 3-minute video on why these three are important. We have 2 more days left. Laura Bowser just gave 2 great ideas in the director's call. One, did you know, I didn't even know this, Laura, I'm embarrassed to say, when you enroll a silver kit, you can add the promotion to it at the end. Oh my gosh, what a great idea. Also, my newest thing is I've been using all the product to do patching events, home events, or in doctor's office. 5, 10, 20, 30 people is an envelope with all our materials in it. We read the envelope, we read the materials, we take the order at the event, and we've been patching people with X39 and Eon because they're so demonstrative. And then we ask people if they have pain, and we ice wave the pain. We bring testimonials right up there in front of people, and we're just taking orders. So as Peter says, we're starting to use our inventory to do, what do we call online, which we've developed for 3 years. And now we're offline, which are the touchy-feely events. We give you permission now to do both because we can. COVID's over. Let's go enjoy each other again. And so I'll get those in chat. With that, Laura, why don't you start with reward and recognition? Let's first start with new managers.
Hold on, make sure everybody on this call that ranked advanced in the month of June, okay? Not last week, the entire month. We have tons. And if we don't get to you, if we don't hear from you,
well, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what
okay?
we're gonna do. We're gonna, and Jan, you are responsible for doing this. Donna, help Jan. Is what we're doing is everybody in the month of June that rank advanced to manager, put your name in chat now. I just hit manager.
Yes.
And we're gonna do a raffle and give away 1 X39 to the new managers. And Laura, you're going to pick 2 people that are managers and call on them to give us a business tip, okay?
Oh my gosh, well, here's
Isn't this gonna be fun?
Okay, so make sure, okay, because we only have a few minutes left. Everybody does 2 minutes. We're doing 2 person per rank. all the way up to SPDs.
Well, every new presidential that's on the,
And
every
SPD.
new executive on the call, every new presidential on the call, and every new senior presidential on the call will talk today. Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay, but we'll start with managers because we're proud of everybody. So everybody put their name in chat. Donna and Jan, are you guys kind of figuring that out? And what we're going to do is once you get all the names, just write it on a piece of paper. Okay, I don't want to give you guys double work. Who's gonna write it? Jan, you got it? I'll have Jan do managers. Donna, you do directors when we get to director. Okay, I'll have Jan do manager. Just
Okay, so has everybody written, if you've gone and you've hit manager in the month of June, is it in the chat? Because I can't pick you if you're not there.
I'm writing them down now.
Okay, I'm so proud of everybody. Manager rank. We have really gone. This is why we're at 700,000 this week, is because all of you are ranking. Can you count, Laura? How many managers how many managers do we have right now?
Oh my gosh.
Managers. Let's count.
Well, I can't count because they keep adding them in.
Oh,
and
that's
it's-
fantastic. Well, Jan is getting it. So, and Donna, you're muted. You can unmute yourself if you want to say something, Lovey. We can't hear you.
I was up to 16. I was still moving true. There's quite a few, y'all.
Oh, that's
that
so
is amazing.
exciting. That's so exciting. And
You
so
know, Marci and
Yes.
Peter, we know that managers.
Laura, we're only doing manager right now.
Right. I
Right.
was just going to say managers are the building block of our businesses.
Oh, absolutely.
Building block.
21 managers.
So just don't put, if you're a director, don't put your name in until I tell you, because Jan's going to get confused. So just managers only right now. Managers only. Don't worry, we're not going to miss anyone today.
I'm helping you, Jan.
Okay, so Marci, are you ready for a tip from 2?
Yeah, let's get a tip because Jan's going to figure the list. A tip from 2. Go ahead, pick.
Okay, so let's hear from some men. I mean, come on, we have a lot of ladies here. I want to hear from some men. So
Okay.
Eric Torben, unmute yourself wherever you are.
Yeah, Eric.
Eric,
Good to see
give
you,
us a
Eric.
tip.
And where are you? I can't see him.
Do we have to ask to unmute or can they unmute
No,
themselves?
Eric's good.
Eric, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome, there you are. Okay, so give us one tip on how you got to manager.
I think just the power of the, you know, the three-way call, or the power of not being the expert. You know,
Mm,
Carol, who I know is obviously, she's going to be celebrated as well or later on, but she has been sort of a lifeblood for me, you know, just a person who has been tireless in being willing to talk to my friends and my new friends that I meet. And she has way more credibility than I do. When I'm talking to somebody, they get excited about my story, but then I just let somebody else talk to Carol, and that's where the credibility really kind of kicks in.
awesome, that's awesome. I love that.
I love that, Eric.
That's
So
a huge tip.
Eric's talking about third-party validation. What is it? Third-party validation, which is relationship plus influence is the perfect buying decision. Eric's the relationship. Carol on to be the influence, and the sell is done. So Eric, thank you for that. Laura, who's our next one?
I just see the name here as Johnny. I ranked to manager, whoop, whoop. So whatever Johnny's on here and wrote that, unmute yourself.
Johnny, let's hear a tip. Johnny, where are you?
Hi, I'm Johnny.
Oh, hi, Johnny.
Yeah,
Johnny's a girl.
yeah, I am. I was
That's
named
okay,
after
you're a
my Uncle
beautiful
John.
girl.
Yes. Mine was, I think I just put the power in perseverance, and I used these patches and felt them immediately, like within 15 seconds, had like this amazing, almost out of body experience. And then I crushed my finger in a 300-pound door and it exploded. And in 3 days it was healed. And I'm 60, like no stitches. And I just went, the entire world needs to be patched. The entire planet needs a patch.
I love it.
You know,
That's awesome.
Johnny,
And-
that's the
yeah.
power of the patch. That's the experiential, Laura, you were talking about today.
It blew
Yep.
my mind. Yep, blew my mind.
And you
I
still
did.
have your finger. And so that's a
Oh.
plus.
Zero, not one. In 3 days, it was sealed. Like the meat was hanging out. It was gross. And in 3 days, reconnected, and in 8 days, completely healed. No bruising, no swelling, no nothing. Like, and I would tell people, it is a miracle. And my girlfriend said, well, it's a good thing it's not your middle finger, the way you wave it around, proclaiming it's a miracle. So that perseverance, I don't take no as a rejection. I just take it as, I get it. I've never heard of this. You've never heard of this. It's kind of out there for what we know and have experienced in our current life. And so I just keep coming back and say, you know what? I love you too much to not come back to you and keep sharing this with you.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know,
That's awesome.
Johnny's using her own testimonial to build a business. And
And
that is
love,
huge. And
love.
love. So her own
Yeah.
testimonial and love like that.
Yeah.
Johnny, thank you so much. I think we're gonna now go to Jan Rand. Are we ready to do our X39 drawing?
Do you want me to read the list? Make sure I got
No,
everyone?
just go up and down with your
Okay.
finger. Let's go. Tell
Right.
me when I can start.
Okay, go.
Stop.
Julie Gluth.
Julie Kluth is the winner of the X39 sleeve. Julie, you
Hey,
need to,
Julie, you need to email me at JANJRAND. Say, I want a sleeve. I need your name and your address. Don't just give me your email. I can't mail a sleeve to email.
so once again, it's janjrand@gmail.com. Jan, can you please write in chat
there,
your email and what you need from them? So that you
Okay.
guys you will not get your sleeve if you do not email janjrand@gmail.com and say you won one X39 sleeve for the manager raffle and your address is. Okay, let's move to directors. Let's go ahead and if you rank advance to director, Now,
Maybe there'd be something that we
if
could use.
you rank
I'm
advance,
excited, but I just don't how they do it. They call 4-year managers and 6-year directors. I'm quit.
all right, so if you are a director, put a new director and ranked in the month of June to director. Put your name in chat now. Let's see our directors, Jan, Donna, and Laura. What do we have going on? Look at that. New directors are a-coming. Peter, give a big woo woo to our directors.
Woo! Congratulations, directors. Oh, Tanya's a new director. So all the new directors, please put on the chat. And Laura, let's pick our new directors to share.
Okay. so
Oh, I'm
let's
so
see.
excited. So Jan and Donna, write the directors down. Laura, are we ready to pick our 2 for business tips? How exciting is
Yeah,
this?
so let's pick Diane Ruby's.
Yeah, Diane.
Let's hear from
I'm sure I
Diane.
butchered that, Diane, and I
Rubin-
might.
Okay. It's Rubishevsky.
Okay.
Rubachevsky.
Well, thank you for putting me in my place.
That's all right.
What
That's
is
on.
what is your tip?
Actually, I like what Eric said, the credibility, because I have a friend in Idaho that spoke to Carol, loves Carol. He knows a lot of big network marketers, and he's like, Diane, listen, I love you to death. He says, but when I get one of these big guys on the phone, you got to get Carol on there. So I think it's just using the power, because even Pat says to me, Diane, go to Carol. Carol's going to do a better job for you. So anyway, I think, that's good. And honestly, what Peter has always said from day one, you have to be on every single call, because that's what confirms it all. And thank you to all the senior presidential directors. You really teach so well. So thank you.
Wow.
Wow. Once again, third-party validation. Use your SPDs to validate. Because you know what? You got a lot of us. That's awesome. Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
Diane. Thank you for that. Who else are we going to use? Or who else?
I
are we
think we're
call
gonna
on?
use Dr. Troy Lee.
Ooh, Dr. Troy Lee, where are you? Are you coming? You have to unmute yourself, Dr. Troy Lee. Do we see you?
There we go. I think you can see me
There
now.
you are.
Yeah.
Dr. Troy. Hi, Dr. Troy Lee.
Hi there. A lot of light in the background, so I'm sorry for the shadow.
That's
But
okay.
my tip would be to focus, to really focus on what we really have. I've been kind of playing with this for about 8 months. And when I decided to focus, it just happened. The magic happened within a month. So focus. I cut everything else I was doing because Peter, I had a lot of distractions. They were all good things, but I just made the cut. I made a clean cut, and in one, I see the growth. And once that decision was made, folks are just all of a sudden coming out.
Yeah.
So just
Wow.
focus. Thank you.
That's awesome.
I want to add on that.
Intention
It's the
matters. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
attraction.
Peter. Go ahead. Yep.
Sorry, it's what Troy said. It's literally when you put your mind to it, you're attracting it, everyone. Remember, we're in a frequency space,
Yep.
and the patches is enhancing your frequency. So thank you, Troy, for sharing that. That's good.
That's exciting. So, and we called on 2 already, right, Laura,
Yep.
directors?
Yep,
So
we
let's
did.
go ahead and do our drawing for the free X39 sleeve. Jan, are you ready to do it?
It's Donna.
Oh,
Donna's
Donna,
doing it.
are you ready to do it?
Yep.
Okay, tell me when I can go.
Well, yeah, you can go. I have it written down already.
Okay, go up and down the list and I'll tell you.
I am.
Stop.
Oh, do it one more time.
All right.
I ended up on the other side. Hold on.
No,
I got
no fun. Tell me when to go. Okay. Stop.
Irene McCone.
Irene, where's Irene? Irene, you are the winner of an X39 sleeve. Please email janjrand@gmail.com your name and address, and that you won the free sleeve for ranking 2 director. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, Laura, let's move to senior director, who has ranked up to, oh, there's Sheila Hay ranking up to senior director. Whoa, 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 Sheila. There's Shari ranking up to senior director. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who else do we got going?
Share.
Oh, how are we doing on that? How many senior directors do we got here? What's it looking like, Laura? Do we have the 2?
Right now, we have 2. I know I have a few lists, but I know on here we just have 2. Wait a minute.
Rich.
Okay,
here's
just
the
the ones on the
director.
call right now. Oh, here comes more. Now we got Darlene, Victoria,
Darlene.
Sherry,
Awesome.
Rich.
Andre Clearwater. Congratulations. And I want to just say on all the new senior directors, we have new senior directors that did it quick, but also we have senior directors who've been there for a while. And that just, again, I love that too, because it shows commitment, consistency to grow through your phase. Okay. So it's a huge, big deal. We all know that there is no race, but no matter what, you're getting there. So that
Okay,
means
let's
all
call
of
on our two senior directors for a business tip. Laura,
Okay, so our first one is going to be Sheila.
Sheila, hey, what's your tip?
Well, I would have to say that it took me literally, I had to support 5 people to rank up to senior director last week. And if I hadn't gone in and supported my downline, we created 3 managers and we created 2 directors over that time frame. I would say you have to support your downline to be successful so that you could become successful as well.
Yes, so true. You've got to link arms with your downline and help them be successful. You know, so many people, like, they recruit and then they forget that they have a team. Like, true leadership is building deep in your team. Sheila, that is great.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of you, Sheila. Hey, walking into leadership. Woo!
Thanks, Mars.
Awesome.
And do we have one more senior?
Yeah, we do. Let's hear from Rich Groff.
Rich, are you there? What's your
I'm
business
here.
tip?
I'm here
There
from
he is. Hey,
Indiana.
Rich.
Woo!
Yeah, my tip is I think care is a key word to any sales. People will not buy until they buy you, and they won't buy you until they know you care about them. Once they know about you caring about them, they will buy anything you tell them to buy because they trust you. So I would say care is a big word in this industry.
I love that. I just have a question for you. Is that hat say Evolve or is that a different hat? Look at the
Yes.
color.
It looks like it almost.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks
Like
like
it.
Evolve. All right. I was like, you must have the first Evolve hat, but it's something different. We all need a hat that says Evolve.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
All right. Thank you, Rich. Okay,
Welcome.
who's doing the list? Jan on senior
Got
president,
it.
senior director. Let's do the raffle. Tell me when to go.
Okay, go.
Stop.
Victoria A.
Woo, Victoria, way
Victoria.
to go. Woohoo. Give your name and address to janjrand@gmail and that you won the sleeve for hitting rank of senior director. Laura, let's move to executive director.
I want to time out on this one before Laura speaks. For our senior director to executive director, everyone, we actually have 3 people that skipped from senior director and went straight to executive director.
Wow.
Three. Lillian Walker, Eric Beal, and Jeff Pattison. And I think Jeff, 4. There's 4, Laura?
There's 4. There's Lori, oh my gosh, I just butchered her name as well. It's Lori Cothamer.
Crothamer. It's okay, Laura.
Oh,
It's a
honey,
hard-
I'm so
it's a
sorry.
hard-
I didn't know you.
Come
didn't
on,
put your name
No,
on
it's
it.
okay. It's not an easy name.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Go ahead and you can share, Laura, since you're
Well,
here.
let's first get everybody who ranked to executive director on chat. If you're executive director, you ranked in the last month, put your name in chat right now. Executive directors. Let's see how many executive directors we have going on.
A lot. Well, here they come.
Here we come. Look at this. We're just ranking on top of ranking on top of ranking. We have Pat Tom as executive director. Who else do we have? Kathy skipped right to executive. We have Laura. Do we have, Eric Beal. Who else do we got? And Laura, are you putting your name in there, honey? Where are you at?
Yeah, Lori, put your name in the chat.
Put
love.
your name in the chat so we can get everybody. I just jumped. Okay, so I see that we have, can you write the list of all the executive directors that have ranked? Do we have?
Yes.
I'd like to hear,
Got them written down.
I'd like to have a minute business tip from each and every one of you. So Laura, call on each one, but we have to go fast because we have so many ranks, but I want to hear from everyone.
Okay, so Lori, you go first,
Yeah.
really quick tip.
Be coachable because we have amazing leaders and they're all here to help you.
Oh, awesome.
Wow, be coachable.
Be
That is
coachable. Okay.
great. Next.
Kathy
Yes,
Snyder.
that's me. You got me?
I
Can you hear
got
me?
you. I can hear you.
Okay. I made it because of the love of April Vaughn and learning from her with this little setting up your team. And when we didn't have these, we just did it on the back. And I drew out from, the senior executive. I'll see where I did all of mine down through there. And that helped me get there more than anything else. Learning from April Vaughn.
Well, we love April, and you know what? I tell you, when you know where you're going, you can go anywhere.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Laura
awesome.
did give you, Laura, Donna gave you all the executives in one little box, so you could.
Are you drinking your coffee?
Pat Tom. Pat Tom.
All right, Pat.
Pat, are you there, honey? Unmute yourself. Where's your business tip, love? Are you there?
She's right. Hit that one more time, Pat. One more time.
There.
There we
Okay.
go.
First of all, I'm very lucky to have had Carol McDonald as my sponsor. And I remember her telling me that Peter told her that if you want to be successful, you have to watch every one of the calls, which I have done, and I noticed Diane has done, and most of my people in my group has as well. And also from there, we have pizza parties. I love pizza parties, and they've been extremely successful, and I thank Carol also for helping me on that.
There's her pizza party. There's her patch event, you guys. She started touching people. Thank you, Pat. We got to
That's
start
awesome.
touching again.
That's awesome.
And who else do
Okay.
we have?
Eric Beal. Eric, can you unmute?
Eric, are you there? Where's Eric?
He can't be on today. He's working right now, but I just
Oh,
wanted
okay.
his name in there.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
that's
you,
okay.
Claudia.
That's perfect.
Uh-huh.
All right, Jeff Pattison.
I am here. Thank you all.
Hi.
Hello, hello. My advice, it's very obvious. I've been in business my entire life, and it's about a system. When you find an amazing system and you follow the people, and we're gonna follow. I'm gonna follow Peter and Marci wherever they go. I'm gonna follow them because they have an amazing system. I'm a system guy. We don't have to be my father, who is a brilliant doctor. He knows a lot. My two tips are: you don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to know a lot. You just have to follow the system. That's it.
Thank you, Jeff.
Brilliant.
We love you. We really do. We just think
Thank you.
you're the
It's a
best.
pleasure to
That's
be.
the man.
Okay, so we heard from Kathy Snyder. Am I wrong or am I right?
Yep, we got Kathy.
Okay, so
Yep.
we need Shari.
Shari.
Where's Shari?
Okay, I just like jumped over the last week. I just looked and I'm like, I'm 4% away from SPD. I honestly, I don't even know how it happened, other than I put a prayer out like 2 weeks ago to God. And I said, look, let me follow what they've been telling me. I want to speak to 3 people. Let me bless 3 people and be blessed. And so every day that's been happening, follow up. And I got some go-getters on my team that see the vision, and listening to Peter and Marci and Bob and Annie, like that's my go-to. And I get on the Zooms, I cry every night. So it's in my heart to go and share with other people. I am a health coach and a vegan kitchen person. I'm always talking to people about health. And I'm like, you see what this stuff is? And that's it. And that's the conversation goes. So, and there's nothing like this. So follow the system, be coachable, and do what y'all say. So thank you. I'm so grateful.
We love you, Shari.
Love you too.
She's gonna jump from executive to SPD. She's 4% away. I'm so proud of you. Look at you go. All right.
And Marci, if it's okay, I want to shout out 2 more who were not on here.
Please.
Dr. Nirmala.
Wow.
Yep, WIN Executive Director, and Gloria Coppola.
So excited for Dr. Namala and Gloria Coppola. Congratulations to executive directors. And let's go ahead and do our 1 sleeve raffle. Is this Donna doing this one? Okay, or yep, Donna. Okay. Tell me when I can go.
That's executive director, right?
Yeah, executive director.
Okay.
Marci, after the call, can you do a total countdown of our EDs and above?
I will. Thank you for reminding me of that. Absolutely. I'll show that from the biz site and where everyone can find that. And stop.
Kathy Snyder.
Kathy Snyder, you won your sleeve. Oh, I'm so happy for you, honey. Please email Jan J. Rand that you won a sleeve for going executive director and your address. Look at how happy you are. Kathy Snyder, rock on. Okay, Laura, what are we calling out next, sweet girl?
Well, senior directors, we did.
No, we go to presidential now.
Now we need to exit executives.
We did executives.
Well, you know what's next.
All righty, let's do presidential.
Presidential.
You ranked
Let
in
us
the
see
last
who did it.
month as a presidential. So the last month, put your name in for the last month. And Claudia, you count because I think you've been in the last four weeks. So get that name in. Presidential. Then I don't know if Gail
June.
Tobin is on the line, but Gail just ranked yesterday to presidential. And I'm so proud of you, girl. I don't know if you're on, but put your name in if you have ranked a presidential director. So far, we have 1 on the call. Anybody? Oh, Oh, Shari just ranked
Shari.
residential. You count, you got a triple rank. Go ahead, Shari. So it's
You got a triple rank. Triple
Dr.
rank.
Paige
What the
Hunter.
heck?
We have four.
Dr. Paige Hunter.
Gail, Claudia, Paige, and Shari so far.
Okay,
Oh my
but
God,
I know,
that is
Watson,
hilarious.
Andy Watson. Is there Andy Watson on there?
so it's and I want to congratulate everyone, but the ones that are on the call are the ones, of course, that we will do the raffle for and the ones that will speak. So go ahead, Laura. Let's have our first tip from our every presidential director. We want a 1-minute business tip. Let's go.
Okay, so Claudia Field, where are you? I see you right in front of me.
Hi, guys. Oh, my goodness. It's hard to believe it's been a month. Really, it's just about locking arms with your team. To me, it's all about staying connected. It's also leading out front. You're not asking your team to do anything that you're not doing. If you want them to be building managers, you're building managers. If you want them to create directors, you're doing it. And what I'm big on is also doing it as organically as possible, because I really teach my people how to rank and hold their ranks. And we have to just continue to make those strong foundations of just building managers and directors, because after that, everything's just about volume. It's also honoring our system. It's keeping it very simple, because a lot of times people just feel they have to be the expert. They want to create patching protocols. They want to do all of these things. And it's about, David's already created all the perfect ways we need to patch, and then we learn from the other people in our team, but keeping it simple so that people can duplicate. Plugging in, listening to every training that you can. You've got Dr. Stacy to learn about product, Dr. Harmon, you have our Wealth Wednesdays, all of Marci's calls, going to the office. So it's picking and choosing what works for you based on whether this is a spare time, full time, and just following the system, not trying to recreate it. And that was the success, and everybody's holding their ranks. People are going to be flying through to presidential, executive, and SPD by convention. So we're super excited, and thank you to my team for everything you do, because I continue to learn from all of them and just be inspired.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Claudia.
All right, so Shari, tell us how you went presidential in 4 seconds.
Actually, I'm not quite sure. I just kept following the system and talking to my new team every single day. And we do a Wednesday night Zoom with Annie and just plug people in and keep it simple. Like Claudia said, just follow the few choice words, send them the startx39now.com, follow up, third-party person on there. We're done.
I want to
Be the closer.
I want to piggyback what Shari's doing. Everybody, we love this comp plan because the comp plan is a volume-driven comp plan. So by the time when you catch up with building your directors like Shari did and a lot of our leaders here, it doesn't punish you, because by the time you develop your directors, your volume is still there, and bam, you just hit up the ranks. So that's what happened to you, Shari, okay? So get ready for SPD.
All right, so we have one more. Andy Watson, where are you, girl? I know you're on here.
Laura, we have more than one. We have Dr. Paige Hunter, but let's start with Andy, but let's make sure we hit all the
Yeah,
presidential.
absolutely,
But,
absolutely.
let's do Andy next. Absolutely.
Hi.
Hi.
I would say that my tip is to make sure you are building your leader on each leg. Continue left, right, left, right, left, right, have balance in your leadership on each leg. Don't just focus on your build leg.
That is
you.
so true.
Thank you.
Peter's on my left, powerful. Mariah was personally enrolled on my right, powerful. It was having two powerful lines that create balance and residual freedom. Andy, thank you. It's not just about one leg. We must build two. It's so important. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Dr. Paige.
Woohoo, Dr. Paige.
So as we speak, I've been putting these together. I would just say, act in faith. So many people, they're afraid, but there's so many others that are waiting for your message, and you have a message of hope. And people will watch what you do. They'll emulate what you do. And I've been emanating what all the builders here have done, all the leaders have done. I'm very grateful. And yeah, I'm just, I'm having the best time. And I also take time to play. So I have my 3 Ps as well, the PPP. Mine is pray first, ask God to highlight who I should talk to, people, and then patch them. Prayer.
Oh,
patch.
that's a
Well,
good one.
right. Oh, we got to change our system. It's prayer. What is it? Prayer, people,
Pray, people,
and
Yeah,
patches.
prayer, people, and patches.
So you
Yeah.
pray to God for the people that need the patch, and then you go patch them. That's beautiful, Paige.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I think that's everybody, Marci, Peter.
Awesome. Let's go. Who has ranked to senior presidential director? Please put your name in. And I know we got one. Do we have more than one? I'm so tickled. Here we go. Come on, Carol McDonald, get that name in.
Okay.
That name in. Our 8-year-old senior presidential director, Mama of Juliana Coles. We're so darn proud of you.
Our Mama Bear.
Mama Bear just made it to senior presidential director.
Before I want to do a quick edification. I've had the pleasure of working with Carol for many years before this. All I know is she has the biggest heart. You can totally tell by her teams how she works with them, how she supports them. And I'm telling you, everybody, Carol is my model. If a 80-year-old role model can break through to the highest rank of a company with not herself, but with her daughter, and that calls it a generational wealth now. Can you imagine now, everybody, what's going to happen at convention when our team is just inspired by all these leaders? And I'm just so proud of you, Carol. We know what you do every day. I still remember the call we had during COVID. Everything was in a fear base that just moved into the support phase. And I cannot believe this day has happened today. So everybody, let's give a huge shout out to Carol, our Mama Bear. We love you.
We love you. And before Carol gives her tip, I did not forget we will do the sleeve for presidential, but let's hear from Carol first, and then we'll do our last 2 drawings. Go ahead, Carol.
All right. Well, there's just so much to say, and I am so grateful, but I am so grateful that not only are we in the best company, but with the best product in the universe, but we are in the very best team, and everyone that's here should feel triply blessed, because no one works harder for all of us than Marci and Peter and Jan, who implements things that Marci volunteers her for. But anyway, and every single senior presidential and presidential shares, I've never been with a more supportive, loving, open group that you can call anyone and get help. That is not how it happens normally in this industry. Normally, if you're not on their team, they won't even give you what time it is or how to get to the bathroom at a meeting. But with this team, everyone, there's just so much love on this team. So I wanted to get here because when I hit presidential, 2 weeks later, they had the same offer where when you hit presidential, you would have made $5,000. And I missed that because I was 2 weeks too early. And so with this one on Sunday, about 11 o'clock, I told my daughter, Juliana, how close I was. I was 15,000 points away. And we called Peter and Marci got on the phone. They were just landing from Houston and said, do you think you can do it? That's a lot of points. You got, not even a day. Do you think you can do it? So
honey, move your camera so we can see you.
Do what?
Oh, there
Yeah,
you
move
There we go.
Okay. So anyway, we decided to go for it. It was unbelievable. It was exciting, but everyone came through, but I couldn't have done it without Peter and Marci and Julie Brassfield, who called me at 1 and said, I'll come over to help. And I said, no, Julie, I don't need you to come over. Stay home. I'm fine. Oh, let me tell you, when someone volunteers to help you that last day, thank them and be grateful, because I couldn't have made it. I couldn't have been on the phone and been inputting orders at the same time. So I would have missed it without her help. But I think that for me, I was literally broke. when I joined, and I said to Peter, this has to work for me. I mean, I've got to do it, or I'm going to have to move in with one of my kids. Now I have 3 kids and I like them and they like me. And the reason we like each other is we don't live together. And I tell them it's
I
not
can appreciate that.
Yeah, it's not them personally, but I'm 80. I don't have one friend that says, oh my God, I can't wait it. I'm going to be able to move in with Suze about in a year. No one wants to live with their kids. Not that we don't love you. We appreciate you. We're happy we had you, but we don't want to live with you because there can only be one cook in the kitchen, right? And I want it to be me in my own kitchen. So Peter said, the secret is to be on these calls. And you know, it was easy because I think that they're fascinating. I mean, people have been suffering from things I didn't even know existed. And then they get well. And it's just so exciting. It makes me think, oh, I know someone that told me that they had hot flashes. I'll call them and tell them I just heard a fabulous testimony. And then when someone would say is when you're starting out, no one listens to you. So when they would say, oh, this is too goofy, you know, if it sounds too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Before that would wound me and it would keep me hidden and off the phone for maybe 2 weeks. So as I wallowed in my sadness, but now I just know that it works. So it runs off my back. If they say it doesn't work, it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I know it. And I have to tell you the funniest thing, before my product arrived, I was reading the things and I called Peter and I said, hey, Peter, I see that we have a 30-day money back guarantee. How does that work? And he said, Carol, knowing that I hadn't my product, do you have anyone that wants their money back yet? I said, no, Peter, I don't even have my own product. And he said, well, when you get someone that wants their money back, call me and we'll find out how it works. Because I've been in since September and this is April. No, it was May. And I haven't had anyone that wanted their money back yet. So we'll call customer service and find out how it works. Well, this is the funniest thing. Just yesterday, after 3 years, I had my first person that wants their money back. I just cracked up. So I called customer service and I said, hey, I don't know what to do, but I have someone that wants their money back. So anyway, it just shows you when he told me he didn't have anyone that wanted their money back, I thought, boy, this is for me. And for me, because I'm 80, I played a lot of board games like Monopoly. And so, of course, you don't want to be stuck. You want to get all the way around and own Park Place. So for me, I wanted to get to senior presidential the day I enrolled. I mean, I just don't understand how people want to get in the game and stay on, you know, if it's baseball, stay on first base instead of making a home run. To me, it's a game. It's a game with people that I fall in love with. I really love the people on the team because it's so exciting to be able to change someone's life with this silly little patch. So I say to people when I do meetings with Dr. Patterson, who is my personal chiropractor, who I love and who is totally amazing, I say to his team that has the meeting, you know, I respect Dr. Patterson. He's 79. He's been a chiropractor all his life. I'm in his office. I see miracles. But when I put this patch, since I have this patch in my hand, I can create miracles just like he does. And I didn't have to go through all those years of chiropractic school and being a chiropractor. The patch gives me the same power. And I don't mean to diminish any doctors on here. I want you to understand it like I'm meaning it, that this patch to me is a gift from Almighty God. And when I give it to someone, then he takes over and miracles happen. And that's what keeps you going. I mean, in the beginning, it was the money, but now the thrill is just seeing so many people's life that you care about transformed. And I get it that some people, you know, can't accept that this patch would work. And I always think of the man on top of the roof with the flood coming, and they send a rowboat and a motorboat and all these things to help him. And he doesn't get it, and he dies and he gets to heaven and he says, hey, why didn't you help me? And then the Lord tells him all the things he sent to help him. And the guy didn't get it. So now he's dead. But I think, people are so used to thinking only a prescription pad will bring you health. And it's a very hard thing for some people to get through. And I say to people, have you been praying for help? Almost always. Oh my God, yes, I've been praying every day for help. Well, I know when you prayed, you envisioned how you were going to get that healing. And I'm sure none of you ever thought it would be in this patch, because they haven't known about the patch till I'm there in front of them. And I say, believe me, it could be that your answer to the prayers is right here in this patch, but until you put it on, you'll never know. And then I always say, if you don't feel anything in 4 to 5 or 6 weeks or months, boy, you should be so grateful, because what that means is that that patch is working on something that you don't even know is a problem. You haven't figured out the symptom yet. And so if you're really lucky, the patch will fix it before you ever knew you had a problem. And I mean, that would be heaven, wouldn't it, to have something dramatic fixed and you didn't even know it was an issue for you. And I just think, thank God I'm not in charge of telling where these patches to go, because we know that they're smarter than we are and they're going to the problem. So anyway, I love this company. I love all of you that are involved and give your all, everyone that handles the Zoom calls night after night. I recognize what a commitment that is. We appreciate all of you. We love you. We thank you. And the hardest thing to get, I think some people to get, is that Peter told me when the day that I was signing up, and I didn't get it because I'd been in a lot of these kinds of companies. And he said, we have a system. And I hung up and said to Juliana, oh my God, can you imagine that Peter thinks he has a system? That was hilarious to me, because after being in maybe 6 or 7 companies, I've never seen a system, and I've never seen the kind of help from your support team. And I want to give praise to David for that too, because he made it so it forces us to help our people, which is wonderful, because in lots of companies I've been in, the more your people advanced, they broke away from you and you actually lost money. So it did not engender people to want to see their people advance. Wow. So this is the most honest pay plan I've ever seen. And I owe all of that credit to David, because David wants all of us to succeed. He wants all of us to be healthy. He wants all of us to be younger. And I'm telling you, I don't feel 80. People don't believe that I'm 80. I wake up every morning pain-free and excited to get on the phone and see who I can help. And my last thought I will say is that when you help one person, you free up the whole family, because everyone's trying to make that all the attention rose around the sick person. And so you free not that one person, but everyone that loves them. So
thank you, Carol McDonald.
Awesome. Thank you,
Yeah,
Carol.
we're so excited and happy, and what great wisdom you just shared for all of us. So Laura, let's go ahead and do the raffle for the presidentials. Or Donna, tell me who wrote the names down. Jan or Ron? Okay, Jan, go ahead, unmute yourself and go ahead and stop. Who won?
Claudia Field.
Claudia, email Jan J. Rand your name and address, and that you won 1X39 for your rank to presidential. And of course, Carol McDonald is our senior presidential director.
And I'd like to donate that to the office for more giveaways for Marci to give.
Oh my goodness, that is so sweet of you. Thank you, Carol. And she's giving back as well. Isn't that sweet? So with that, I want to show you just how strong we are. And
look at this. Look at this.
You
guys know I get excited about numbers, right? We started off in June with a certain number. I think it was how 52 EDs, PDs, and SPDs in June, started June.
So let's see what we got now. And
let's
if
see
you're
where we're
not
at.
on, so where you find who is in the Leaders Club is on startx39biz.com under Leaders Club. Just click the pretty star and up comes all the senior presidential directors. Let's do it. You count them and I'll shout them
Oh,
out.
no. I think we're missing a few, so I
I
think you're
don't
gonna.
think
have to
so.
get
I
back
think,
off
I
it.
think I got them all. Let's go do a quick look.
I don't think so. Just make sure you go to back office. Trust me. You probably
Okay,
missed.
so Amy Holmesy, Ann Sante, count them. Annie DeCoker, April Vaughn.
4,
Mimi Casey.
6.
Can I call the names and can you
Yeah.
count them? Bob Campbell, Carol McDonald, our newest, Charity Scalbow, Dr. Rhonda Donahue, Dr. Stacy Hallwager, Gary Holmberg, Gayla Wall, Geraldine Johnson, Juliana Coles, new SPD, Kathleen Nichols, Laura Bowser, me, Mariah Thomas Wolf, Peter No, Sean Zook, and Wendy Morgan, with our 2 newest SPDs, Juliana Coles and Carol McDonald. How many SPDs do we have?
Is that 25? 22?
Did you count
23?
them?
No, I lost count. Sorry, my eyes got lost.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, there, I lost it too. Jan, can somebody be my counter, please? I need help.
Yes, I counted 22, but go through it again really quick.
Then it's 23 because it's the
2,
last one. It's
2,
1.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I got 21. Did you guys get that?
Yep.
Let's write that down. Let's put that down because we want to do a total count. If there's an SPD that's not up here that I'm missing, please text me at 949-637-0610. I want every SPD up because what you do too, you show other network marketing companies how fast we're duplicating with our system. All I do is I send the little star to people, they push the button and they see it all. It's amazing. Presidentials. Laura, if you could count these as I'm calling them out just to yourself so we have a total at the end, it would be great.
Absolutely.
Alicia Waters, Andy Watson, new presidential, Claudia Field, new presidential, Donna Reiners, Jan Rand, Jody and Stan Gravely, Crystal Tini, Leah Stanzi, new presidential director, Lua Nguyen, Mary Lou McCulney, Dr. Jill Hashimi, Dr. Paige Hunter, new presidential, Sally Fung, Stacy Phillips, and Savvy Vargas. What do we got on that count?
15.
We're missing Shari. Shari, a couple people on here.
Okay, so I need, Shari, you need to text me your picture at, can someone put my phone number in chat? If you are on this call and you are not up here, text me at 949-637-0610. I need your picture and I need your city and state and your rank, please. Okay, and Jan, could you write all that in chat so people see that? Okay, executive directors. Oh, Beth Ann, did you go to executive or did you just move? You just moved to presidential, didn't you, sweetie? I'll move you up to presidential. So Beth Ann just moved to presidential. Congratulations. Then we have Brian Penrod, new executive director. Date. We have Dr. Dawn and Susan, new executive director. Dr. Namala, new executive director. Gail Hopen just moved to presidential. She will move into the new spot. We have Gloria Capola, new executive director. Dr. John Harmon. We have Kathy Sojourn, Jill O'Brien, Lori Kay, new executive director. Lillian Walker, new executive director. Lindsay Hurley, Mai Nguyen, Pat Tom, Suzanne McGee, and Tammy Wellman.
Tammy Wellman is our new presidential also.
Okay.
I think she's presidential.
I'll double
Oh,
check.
executive. I will figure it out. Yeah.
Okay, how many there, Laura? Bless me.
Oh my God, I lost count.
Okay, let's do it real quick. Let's just count real quick. I just want to get a total count of our leadership. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Let's go to executive. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, add 18. So 21 plus 15 plus 18, what is it?
54. We're missing, I think we're for sure missing 2 or 3, for sure.
So we have about 54 and we're
Kathy
missing-
Snyder.
Okay.
What was her? Kathy Snyder is an executive. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. I can't put this up if you don't get me the information. So if you're a leader, get me your team's information. If you're on this call, I need it because I update that. Okay, so please send me one more time. If you're not on this, your name, your rank, and your city and state. And you send that to Marci Preble, and my cell number is 949-637-0610, and I will get you up and I will get the ranks corrected. It's important to stay current, and I thank you all for ranking. Peter, Laura, why don't we close it out? Let's go ahead. Laura, your last words, and then Peter, yours, please.
Go ahead, Laura.
Oh my gosh, my last words. You know what? Just stay committed not only to yourselves, but your team. And it was said on here a lot of times, lock arms with the people that are with you and help them as much as you possibly can, because number one, we get rewarded for that greatly. And number two, the more you help, the more you'll drive the business and develop the momentum in your own business, you guys. You hear that we're in momentum? But you're responsible for the momentum in your business. Just because the company is sliding into this amazing momentum, you have to provide it for your own team. It just doesn't automatically happen. So lock arm with as many people as you can, bring them great value, teach them, coach them, love on them, and everybody will be a huge, huge success.
Wow, thank you, Laura. And I'm going to piggyback what Laura said also. These rank advancements from managers all the way to SPD, everybody, just look at this and feel and know the people. It has been literally from beginning to end. The one thing about our culture is that you cannot cheat it. Does that make sense, everyone? Everyone has to learn how to develop from the beginning stages and up. And today to have about 57, 58 executives and above, that is the ultimate proof that the system works, the people works, our culture works, our team works together. And I just want each one of you to share this, be proud of it. And I want to leave with this. This today is July 1st, everybody. It's July 1st, okay? It is a brand new month. We finished off literally our year, like the last 6 months from 90 days, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September is another quarter. This is the last quarter to me to position, to build towards your end of the year and to the next 2024. So whatever you do now, at convention, we're going to celebrate you, okay? No matter what. So we're expecting a minimum of 75 or more executive and directors. Until then, I want to see all of us on there. And we just want to say thank you all. We love you. What a beautiful call today, everybody. Did everybody feel inspired? Did everybody feel a little inspired? Okay, can you say you can do this? And if you cannot, keep on watching this video over and over again, because this is what we call support. So Marci, thank you for all you do. Everybody enjoy your 4th of July, okay? It is a time for freedom. And you know, we're all fighting for each other's freedom here, okay? We're all working our ass off to make sure that we can all take care of each other in this ecosystem, because we're not going anywhere. So love you all. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your barbecue.
Let people know too that we're off Monday and Tuesday for 4th of July. So enjoy your 4th of July. There is no office. There is no fast start training, and the testimonial calls are not going to be on Monday or Tuesday. We want 2 days for you to enjoy your family, enjoy your 4th of July holiday. We will be back on strong with everything running at top speed on Wednesday. So we love you all. Peter, back to you.
Bye, everybody. Go have some fun. Love you all. Go finish your last Zooms and go barbecue on me. See you later.
Love you.
Happy 4th of July. We love you. Get matching at those parties.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Everyone.
You guys are awesome.